how to automate Google Form and add Airtable trigger. Now, basically, if you're tired of manually handling repetitive tasks and wish you could automate workflows without writing a single line of code, well, today we're diving into Make.com. It is a powerful automation platform that promises to streamline your business and personal tasks with ease. Now, before we get started, all of the mentioned tools will be on the description box below, so make sure to check it out. Now, Make.com, formerly known as an Integromat, is a visual automation platform that allows users to make or connect different apps and services to create workflows, also known as scenarios. Unlike traditional coding-based automation, Make.com uses a drag and drop interface, making it beginner friendly but also powerful enough for advanced users. Whether you're automating email notification, syncing data between different tools, or managing complex business processes, Make.com provides a flexible way to make things happen without manual effort. So right now we are inside our Make.com account right here, and once you have logged in into your account, you will go ahead and see your own organization, your team, your scenarios, which is going to be your automation process right here. You have your template, connection, webhooks, keys, devices, and basically more. Now, let's just go ahead and say that I want to go ahead and transfer some of the automations right here to some of my clients or to my organization. Now, I'm inside the templates for Make.com, and I'll just go ahead and choose a random automation process right here. And from here, since we're focusing on Google Forms and Airtable, all you have to do to go ahead and search for your template is to go ahead and click on the search by apps or name here on the search text box. Once inside, all you have to do is to type your application or API. In our case, it's going to be Google Form. And right after that, you can just select the application. From there, you want to follow up with the application that you want to connect to. In our case, it's going to be Airtable. So just go ahead and click on it. And from there, it will go ahead and narrow the public templates into our search result. Now for this specific scenario right here, we have 3 templates that we can use. You have add new Google Form responses as records in Airtable, extract keywords from Google Form response into Airtable with Eden AI, and lastly, you have a long scenario right here, create new table records from Google Forms, valid email responses, and sending a Slack message. Now, if you want to go ahead and use one of the templates right here available on the public template category, you can just go ahead and click on it. Wait for the template to load in. And from here, you want to click on create new scenario from template. Or if you want to go ahead and get the guided setup, you can just click on the start guided setup green button. In our case, we are going to click on create new scenario from template right here, and it will take you to this page. Basically, with the template, it will make your life easier if you're using some of the functions right here available on the public template. But of course, if you want to go ahead and create your own from scratch, you can just go ahead and do so, which I'm going to show later on this video. But once you're inside your template, you can go ahead and add additional modules when clicking on the plus button, add another function by clicking on Google Forms. And so with this setup right here, you will be able to use Google Forms, going with the Airtable, and passing it back to Google Forms. You can go ahead and do that if you want to. Now, let's go ahead and navigate through creating our own scenario right here from scratch. So you want to head over to your dashboard. Once inside your dashboard, you want to head over to this button right here called create a new scenario. From here, it will take you to the scenario page once more, but it will go ahead and look blank. Basically, we are going to add our own scenarios right here with Google Forms and Airtable trigger. And so to get started, you want to go ahead and search for your application right here. From here, you can just go ahead and select your function. In our case, we have something like get a form, search form, create a form, but you can always go ahead and click on the show more button to go ahead and view all of the functions right here. Now in my case, I'll go ahead and click on search form right here, which will retrieve a list of forms filtered by criteria. Right after that, you can just go ahead and connect your Google Sheet or Google Form account on the make.ai website right here. To do that, you simply want to click on create a connection, click on sign in with Google, and it will open up this page where you have to sign in your account in order for it to connect with your Google Form list. And basically right after that, we can now go ahead and add another module. From here, we want to navigate to our Airtable triggers. So you want to go ahead and search for Airtable right here. Once again, you have some functions that you can go ahead and use. Let's go ahead and click on show more. And from here, we have something like search record, get a record, create a record, update a record. Now let's go ahead and say that I am going to collect some questionnaires here on Google Form, and I want to go ahead and update my Airtable on my account right here. So I'll just go ahead and click on update a record, and so when someone answers my Google Form right here, it will automatically update my Airtable sheet. From here, once again, you simply want to click on create a connection. Once again, we want to go ahead and make sure that our account on both platforms are connected with make.ai. From here, you have something like the Airtable token or key, or you have the Airtable UOth, which you just have to go ahead and copy. In here, you have your token type, and you have the personal access token. Right after that, you can just go ahead and click on save, and you will be able to basically connect with your Airtable account. Now, just below our scenarios right here, we have the run once button, which will go ahead and run the scenario right here. You can just go ahead and do this to test out the scenario if it works perfectly. And just beside that, you have the save button. You can just go ahead and save your scenario right here to make sure that you have saved your work. Now we have the scenario inputs. If you go ahead and click on this, it will input the defined inputs in this pop-up menu. Beside that, you have the scenario setting. You have your own notes right here with the previous version, auto align, and lastly, you have the more button. If you click on this button right here, it will show 3 additional settings. In here, you can explain your flow, export the blueprint, or import a blueprint here on make.ai. If you want to go ahead and download this specific scenario, you can just go ahead and click on the export blueprint and you can send it to someone else. From here, you have your flow control, tools, text parser, the Google Forms. If you want to add another form right here or another scenario, you can just go ahead and do so. And also, if you want to go ahead and add another Airtable, you can just go ahead and click on the Airtable logo. And so guys, that's how you can go ahead and integrate or connect, automate Google Form and add Airtable triggers. And so, if this video has been helpful, leave us a like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.